Hello and welcome to Denman Cookery School. My name is Ashley Keane and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a gluten-free focaccia. It's always good to have a really quick, easy recipe on hand that anyone can throw together. So the ingredients we're going to use today is an all-purpose gluten-free flour. We've got milk, egg, yeast, olive oil, sugar, salt, lemon juice, bicarbonate of soda and some toppings. Okay, to start off I'm going to whisk the egg on its own just to break it up. Just roughly, and then add that to the milk. The milk's lukewarm, you don't need to heat it, it just can't be fridge cold. So try and either remove it from the fridge earlier before you know you're going to be cooking, or just pop it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, that's absolutely fine. Whisk those together, add your yeast, your sugar, and your olive oil. And just whisk those all together and just leave those to one side for a moment. In a mixing bowl, I have sieved the flour and the salt together. The reason I've sieved the salt is just so that if there's any large crystals that they've broken up slightly. So that's there. And then what I'm going to do is gradually add the wet mixture to the dry. If you do this slowly, you're less likely to get lumps. A bit like if you're making a pancake batter. And just stir it until you've got a loose dough. This is going to be more like a batter than like a bread dough. So a normal bread dough with its gluten will get elasticated, where with this there's no gluten, so it's this sort of texture, more like a cake batter. So just keep stirring, loosening out any lumps. Don't worry about air or anything, just give it a good beat. And once you're almost ready, ensure that you've got your tin close by, and we're going to add the bicarbonate of soda to your lemon juice. If you don't have any lemons, you could use a vinegar. Same proportions to the bicarb. Add this, let it fizz. Give it a stir if you want, but it will all come away. Once it's all fizzed up, add it to your mixture. Do this quite quickly because this is your activating ingredient until it's combined, and then you're ready to add it to the tin. And just pour this into your lined tin. And just spread it out as you would a cake. Most of the shape that you add now will actually still be there when you bake it. It will rise slightly, but the mixture is not going to flatten as you bake it. And then it's up to you. You can use your thumb to poke holes in it like a normal focaccia, and you can top it with anything you want. You could use pestos, mozzarellas, you could roast off some onions and you could sprinkle those on them. Today I'm going to use black olives and rosemary. So I'm just going to sprinkle the black olives on the top, just sporadically anywhere. You could chop them in half if you want. You could add some sun-dried tomatoes, anything you want. If you were going to use pancetta, mozzarella, things like that, what I'd probably do is bake it for 20 minutes, remove it from the oven, then add your extra ingredients, just so the mozzarella can melt and it won't burn. However, with your olives and herbs, you'll be absolutely fine for the whole baking time. And then I'm just going to remove little bits of the rosemary and just poke them in. And finally, I'm just going to give it a little sprinkle of olive oil, and then it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, so the focaccia's been in the oven for 30 minutes now. As you can see, it's got a nice golden colour. I'm now going to just add a little bit more oil, sprinkle of salt, just again, lovely sea salt, and I'm going to let that cool down for a couple of minutes before I remove it from the tin. So that is your gluten-free focaccia for today. Thanks for watching. For more recipes, subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit the WI website.